Hello Primary 5, this is a quick video to teach you how to read different scales on a graph to extract information. So looking at this graph that we've got in front of us, we can see that the title of the graph, which should have a capital letter, don't know why it doesn't have a capital letter, is gold medals in the 2000 Olympics. So the amount of gold medals that were won in the 2000 Olympics. On our x-axis here, we've got different colour bars. Now, this is slightly different to what we would normally see, as normally each bar would have the name of whatever it's representing underneath it, but here there mustn't have been room. So if you see over here, this is a little bit different in that there's a key. So the red column is represented over here, which is USA. So that red column is USA. The next one, green, is Russia, the blue one is China, and so on. On our y-axis, we have got what's called our scale. This is the number. This is the amount of people that won, in this example, the amount of people that won a gold medal in the Olympics. The scale on a graph always starts at 0, and it starts at the point where the x-axis and the y-axis meets. So in that case, it would be here. An easier example of a scale might just go up in ones, so counting in 1, 2, 3. However, as you can see in this scale, it is not going up in ones. So the numbers that we are shown is 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, which means the difference between these numbers is 20. So the difference between 20 and 40 is 20. The difference between 40 and 60 is 20. The difference between 60 and 80 is 20. However, that does not mean that this scale is going up in 20s, because if you look here, we've got other little lines in between each of our 20 gaps, okay? So if we start at 0, the first thing we need to do is count how many of these lines do we have from 0 all the way up to the top. So we don't count 0 as 1, this is 0 as our starting point. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 intervals going up all the way to 100. So 100 is at the top of our scale, and we have got to divide that by 10. We need to split that into 10 pieces to figure out how much each one of these little lines is worth. So we've got 100, and we need to divide that by 10, because there are 10 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So counting in tens, some of you will already know by looking at that the answer is in fact 10. But if you weren't sure, again, linking back to your division skills, you're being asked how many tens are there in 100. So if you count in tens up to 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, that would be 10. So each of those little guys is worth 10. So for example, if we wanted to figure out how many people for this one, I think that is Cuba, how many people won gold in Cuba, we would again start at 0. We go along the corridor to Cuba, up the stairs. Now we would go across all the way, and it's roughly going to be about there, so 10. If you got one of like this one, which I think is France, if we go across from France, now that is in the middle again. So how would we figure out that one? It's in the middle of 10 and 20. So what would be halfway between 10 and 20? Sometimes when we're reading scales, we need to estimate the answer. If it's a scale like this where there's a bit of a gap, so there's 10 between each of these, we sometimes have to estimate. So for this one, because we're saying that it's roughly right in the middle of 10 and 20, we would be like thinking, what is halfway between 10 and 20, which would be 15. Here's another example. Now this is the same data, the same information. As you can see, it's still gold medals in the 2000 Olympics. It's the same countries, same colours for the countries. However, this time, if you look at the scale, it's going up, it's different. It's going up in different numbers. So if we start at 0, remember the first thing that we need to do is find out how many of these lines, how many are we dividing by. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 lines, and the number at the top of our scale is 40. So the sum that we need to figure out is 40 divided by 8. Now again, some of you might know this with your times table knowledge. You'll be able to straight away know what you would multiply 8 by to get 40. If you weren't sure, you would think of your 8 times tables and count up until you got to 40. So 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. So the answer is 5. That means that each of those little lines is worth 5. So we're counting in 5s this time. So again, if we look over here and I wanted to find how many people got gold medals in China, I would start at 0, I go along the corridor to China and I go up the stairs. I then go my way across to here. Now, this is in between 30 and this line here. If I start from 0 and I count in 5s, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I was in between here. So it's halfway between 25 and 30. So what number would come halfway between 25 and 30? And the answer would be 27. Right, Primary 5. So your task today for maths is to learn how to read a scale on a graph. Hopefully this video has been helpful. So just remember your steps to success. Number 1, count the lines or the intervals on the y-axis. That is the vertical axis going up and down. Then, whatever the number is at the top of your scale, divide that number at the top of the scales by the number of lines that you counted. This will let you know what you're actually counting up in. It might be 1s, 2s, 5s, 10s, 20s, 50s. It can change based on the different graphs you look at. And the last one, if the bar doesn't match the number on the scale exactly when you go across to read the scale, you must estimate where it lies between the 2 lines.